When someone insults you, don't react immediately. Psychology explain why. Have you ever experienced this? Someone says something hurtful to you. You smile at that moment, maybe you don't respond, but later, when you are alone, you keep thinking about it. What did they mean? Why did they say that? I should have given them a better answer. And sometimes one sentence from another person can stay in our mind for hours or even days. But here's something important: an insult does not automatically define your worth. Psychologically, can help you understand why insult hurts so much, and more importantly, how we can handle them without losing our peace. Part 1: Why do insults hurt? Our brain is highly sensitive to social rejection and criticism. When someone humiliates, criticizes, or insults us, we may feel threatened, not necessarily physically, but socially and emotionally. Our mind starts asking, am I being rejected? Do other people think badly of me? Is there something wrong with me? That's why a small comment can sometimes feel much bigger than it actually is. But remember, someone's opinion about you is not the same thing as the truth about you. A person can misunderstand you, a person can be angry, a person can be trying to provoke you, or they may simply be speaking without thinking. So, before accepting an insult as a fact, ask yourself, is this actually true, or is this simply someone's opinion? That one question can change your reaction. Part 2: Does not react immediately. One of the strongest things you can do after being insulted is surprisingly smile. Pause. Don't immediately shout. Don't immediately send a long message. Don't immediately try to prove yourself. Take breath. Give yourself a few seconds. Why? Because strong emotion can make us react before we think. A pause gives your brain time to move from an emotional reaction towards a more thoughtful response. You don't have to respond to every provocation. Sometimes the most powerful response is, I don't want to continue this conversation. If we are going to disrespect each other, then walk away. That's isn't it weakness? That's self control. Part 3: Don't give someone control over your emotion. Think about this. If someone insults you and you spend the entire day thinking about what they said, who is controlling your peace? They may have spoken for 10 seconds, but your mind may reply those 10 seconds for hours. Don't give someone that much power. You cannot always control what people say, but you can work on controlling what you do next. Tell yourself, they said something about me, I will decide whether I accept it, learn from it, or let it go. This is emotional strength. Part 4: Ask yourself one important question. When someone criticizes or insults you, separate the message from the delivery. For example, someone might say something rudely, you are terrible at this. Instead of immediately thinking, I am terrible, ask, is there any useful feedback hidden inside what they said? Maybe there is something you genuinely need to improve. If yes, learn from it. But if there is nothing useful in the comment, you don't have to carry it. You can take the lesson without accepting the disrespect. Learn from criticism. Don't live inside an insult. Part 5: Don't insult yourself after someone else does. This is one of the biggest mistakes people make. Someone says you are not good enough, and then your own mind starts repeating, maybe they are right, maybe I am really useless, maybe I will never succeed. Stop there. Don't become the second person who hurts you. One person's negative comment should not become your inner voice. Instead, speaking to yourself the way you would speak to someone you care about. Say, I made mistakes, but mistakes don't define me. Someone's opinion doesn't determine my value. I can improve without hating myself. This is much healthier way to respond. Part 6. Sometimes walking away is the best answer. Not every situation needs an explanation. Not every person deserves a debate. And not every insult deserves your energy. If someone repeatedly disrespects you, you can create distance. You can set a boundary. You can say, please don't speak to me that way. Or I am willing to discuss the issue, but I am not willing to be insulted. Healthy boundaries are not about controlling another person, they are about deciding what behavior you will accept around you. Part 7. Remember this psychological truth. Your brain naturally gives more attention to negative experience than positive ones. That one reason a single negative comment can sometimes feel louder than 10 compliments. So, if someone says one hurtful thing after 10 people have appreciated you, your brain may keep focusing on the negative comment. When that happens, consciously bring your attention back to the bigger picture. Ask yourself, is this one person opinion really more important than everything else I know about myself? Usually, the answer is no. Don't allow one negative moment to erase hundreds of positive experiences. Final message. The next time someone insults you, remember these 5 things. Pause before reacting, separate someone's opinion from the truth, take useful criticism but reject unnecessary disrespect, don't repeat the insult to yourself, and finally, protect your peace. You don't have to prove your vote to everyone. You don't have to win every argument, and you don't have to answer every insult. Sometimes strength looks like speaking calmly. Sometimes strength looks like setting a boundary, and sometimes strength looks like simply walking away because your peace is valuable and not every person deserves access to it. Remember, someone can judge you, someone can misunderstand you, someone can even insult you, but they do not get to decide who you are. That decision belongs to you. If this message help you, share it with someone who need to hear it. And remember, protect your mind, protect your peace, and never let someone else's words become your identity.